Hello, everyone. Give me 1 second. For some reason, my YouTube is okay, there we go, there we go. My YouTube, but my Firefox was not playing my own stream. So I don't know what was going on with that. Let me swap over to the main screen. That one. Alright, there we go. Alright, guys. How is everyone today? First of all, I am alive. I know that last night I was like, oh, I hear someone downstairs, and I went out to go check, and when I came back, the internet was down. So, and there shouldn't have been anyone downstairs because like, I'm here alone, and there wasn't, but it definitely did sound like I ended up getting got. So no worries there. We're good. We're good. Aside from that, I didn't have internet for the rest of the night, so I decided to just finish coloring in Mau Mau. And oh my god, when we look at this, all right, this is like 30 days in, basically. 30 days over the course of 2 months, and then if we swap over here, this was day one. That's such a wild improvement. I just sat there and stared at this. I mean, I can see a couple things that need to be fixed, but I'm so proud. Like I am. Oh man, it actually looks like Mau Mau. Every other drawing of Mau Mau I've ever done looks like a monstrosity. But we're good. Well, we're getting there. Talking about making a drawing of Mau Mau, as you can see over here on the right, we have our big project plan for today. So I grabbed a bunch of reference material and whatnot, and we're gonna be kind of working on it. It's gonna be like a full project. We're gonna have a background. It's gonna be her in her dress, and she's gonna be looking up at her finger. And see how the flower petals are here on this character? I had said this like a month ago. This is what I wanted to work on for this project. Hey, how are you doing, Jane Smith? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. How are you doing? So yeah, I don't know. Can you guys actually see this on the vertical? Okay, you guys can't actually see this. Let me drag it over. How are you? You here? I hope I said that right. Why can't I drag this over? Here we go. There you go. What's up, Michael? How are you doing? So yeah, this is kind of the idea, is to have her in a dress dancing on top of the rooftop that she is usually on. Where is it? Over here? Or where she did her dance on. And we're gonna do like a background with it, and then want her looking up at her own arm, her own left hand with the broken finger. Your drawing on the left is cute, by the way. I appreciate it. I worked so hard on that yesterday. I was sitting there in bed. Gemini just dropped here. Sup? What did you just landed on? Oh hey, I'm going to be working on a art project. I've been learning digital art for the past 30 days, and these are all the references I'm going to be using for that project. We do have to warm up a little bit beforehand, so. And this was what we did last night. Alright, and then this right here was what we did at the beginning of the 30 days, which was about a month ago. So that's what we're working on. Of course, we're gonna have to do a little bit of warm up, and then we'll get right into it. I usually I'm gonna skip the tracing, but I am gonna draw a bunch of lines for the next like minute or two, because that gets your hand warmed up. It gets you good to go. It's kind of like stretching, when you go exercise. So we're gonna do that. Let me get my glove on real quick. All right. So besides sitting there coloring Mau Mau, I also was playing Tokon the other day. And Tokon is a fighting game, and my left hand hurts so bad from it. Like every combo uses like the same button. the heavy punch button, so it's like it hurts. um, and then yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. The new Penny Parker design, I guess it's not the new, it's her original design, is really cool compared to the Marvel Rivals one. So, I've been having a blast with that. I'm terrible at these down lines like this. Down diagonal down lines. I don't know what to call them. Oh, thank you so much for the official Aussie for the subscribe. I appreciate it. Really helps out a lot, especially because YouTube actually just like doubled the requirements for people to get monetized. It's kind of like crazy hours now on it. Although I wonder if my YouTube, not YouTube, but my stream videos count, because I have like 700 hours viewed. I don't know if those count though. I'll have to look that one up. Yep, and I basically do this for a couple minutes, and then I don't know what size to make like the art piece. I've never done something like that before, so we're just kind of winging it. Um, the Loomis head model we used yesterday to like get better at looking at the right angle. I really like that. It helped out so much. I think today we're gonna also use another model just to get the character into the position we want, and so we can like figure out how to do like the ground, because I want the character, right? I want the character to be kind of up here. Well, this is what I'm drawing. I'm going to be doing it's like a last like the end of 30 days project, so it might take me a couple days. It's going to be Mau Mau from Apothecary Diaries dancing on a rooftop. So it's going to be like her her basically looking up at the camera with her hand being here, and it's going to be like foreshortened to her right here. And then below her is going to be her dress, and then we'll see the castle wall and whatnot. And then I want to have some, you know, have the dress. Yo, I love Mau Mau too. That's basically every day I've been like drawing her and whatnot. Well, that was day 1, and then this was day 30. But like, yeah, she is my favorite anime character of like all time. All right, let's make a canvas. I don't know what size to make the canvas, to be honest. We can just do it on this canvas, I guess, and just be like, okay, this is it right here. Oh, you know what? I could do like 1080 by what's it called, right? Or multitude of 1080 customize. Oh, there's like, what's this? No. No. You know, these presets aren't doing much for me. Alright, let me Google what size like a landscape project is in. Because I'm actually not, I've never done this before, so I want to get the proportions correct, like with how big it is. Proportions. That's the word I was looking for in my head. I literally said it out loud. Canvas size. 3840 by 2160. All right. 3840 by 2160. There we go. I don't know if this is a good way to do it, or would it be her like looking at the camera? It might be better to do it vertically. Just because she's gonna be here, like her hand is gonna be over here, kind of up here or something, and then she is gonna be over like probably move this over here a little bit. She would be over here like this. Oh, thank you so much for the subscribe, Brain Rot. Oh, I like that. That's like brain rot. That's clever. That is clever. So she would be up here like this, or down here like this. So I'm not really sure. I guess it would be better horizontally, right? So here she is like this, and we actually could move it to like this, and this would give like a, I feel like a good use of space here. And then we'll have like the castle wall in the background. Whoa, what did I just do? We'll do like the castle wall in the background here, and that's kind of the idea. Speaking of which, let's pull out some like a model so I can kind of figure out how to position the wall on the ground. And that's how that's the thing is I'm probably today going to be working on the wall first, the floor. Well, I don't know actually. Like I don't have to paint anything that's below her, right? So why would I do that? And then I could easily just do that and yeah, you know what? We should start on Mao Mao. You guys are right. You guys are smart. Alright, which means I need another reference for someone looking at the camera. And at camera. Okay. It's gonna be... Oh, we actually already kind of used that one, didn't we? 1 second, guys. We're almost there. Oh, that would be a good use of the hand right here. Save this image right here. And then the other one, which I already have used as a reference before. Let me grab this one. So this is actually really helpful for... Ooh, this is good too. I think this one's actually better. All right. Well, this is kind of hard to decide. You know what? I'll actually swap it over so you guys can see. That way you're not sitting on the same screen the whole time. Grab this, bring this over here. And then I can show you guys actually what I was kind of looking to do. Here's my OBS. Right here. Okay. Pop this up. Pop this up. Hey, what's up, Zhao? Zahir, Mimi? Zoher Mimi? Sorry if I mispronounced that. Alright. So we're kind of looking for a picture of like the hand being up in the air. Kind of like this actually. Actually, this is perfect, and I've used this reference before too. This is what I used when I was first learning. Well, actually, I want her arm to be somewhat visible. I want it to be... Maybe I can use a model to position it. Alright, let's try using a model. But I'll show you guys what scene I... And let me turn on the music again. Unfortunately, YouTube, you guys don't have music. There is on my Twitch, but it's just because I don't have, what's it called? Anything that... I don't know how to play music without me hearing it, and I can't have 2 songs playing. And I want to have, like, music I, like, listen to and whatnot when I draw. So let's look up the 3D models that we have over here. Body type. Okay. Pose. So I want the character to kind of be dancing, like a twirl. Basic run in, read in, pump, hands on knees, straight to the front. Use mobile phone. They got a model for using your smartphone. Oh my god, what does the world come to these days? Shaking my head. Lie on back. We're not clicking that one. Kind of like this. Kind of like this actually. The raised hand. And we'll be able to rotate it. So it should pop onto our screen now. What's going on here? Oh. First of all, why can't I even grab the screen over again anymore? Oh, I think we like crashed the program or something. No, we didn't. Oh, here we go. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just like a boomer. Where was the hand? Standing up, waving. Fire gun. It was after that. Hand writing on a blackboard. No. Waving. All right. Here we go. That should work. And now we can kind of angle it to how we want it to look. Yeah. Get to zoom in on this, and we can kind of use this to create the pose that we're looking for. And get like a view for it. Ooh. Once I figure out what buttons to press, come on. That's not it. Okay, it's official. I don't know how to work this thing or something. All the other ones are so easy to work with. Why is this one being a pain in the butt? Alright. So we would have her like here, and we want her hands to be like up here, and she would be looking up at it. Alright. She would also be kind of leaning back, I think. Have to move this down a little bit. Hey, what's up, Gisley? Let's zoom this out a little. Or do we zoom it out, or do we just raise the camera some more? I think we might raise the camera some more. This one's the camera angle, right? No. Oh. It is, but the button was blocked. Alright. Yeah, kind of like this. Make it a little bit bigger. I don't know what that means. Unfortunately. Oh, I think we're finding it, guys. I think we're finding the kind of the style we're going for here. And we'll have the dress back here. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. And we want her to be looking at her hand. So let's get the hand not broken. Let's not break the hand. Bring this down over this. Oh. Guys, how did the human body work? Think. There we go, like that. Now, luckily... Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh. And we have the pinky here in front of us? Maybe we turn it so we can see the thumbnail? No, we can't. There's no... No way we can do that, right? Ooh. No, I want it to be more like flat out, like... this, I guess? I'm trying to figure out just how I want it. Not like that, but that that works. Like that. Whoa. Um, try to zoom it in. Just out, in, please. There we go. I'm kind of wanting to bring this down a little, and then this up a little to give it a little bit more like. That was not what I wanted to do. I want to bring this one up a little. No. That's as far up as like. Oh, okay. Never mind. Face palm. Let's. There we go. Oh man, guys, that's the wrong hand. It's supposed to be the left hand. Okay, we'll mirror it. We'll mirror it. Also, do we want her like kind of? That's not what I was looking to do. Do we want her to be kind of leaning back like this? And then her other arm has to like be out there like that. I don't know if I should shrink it to fit both or because I kind of want to use it as like a balance. What if I rotate the camera a little? Oh. Okay, this is perfect. And then we'll have her looking at it. Or not. I guess that's as far up as she can look. Why can't she? Hello? There's no way that's your neck can turn way further than that. What's going on here? Is it the neck itself has to turn? Right. Okay, yeah, we have to turn the neck itself. There we go. Oh yeah. Perfect. Oh, that's gonna be good, guys. That's gonna be good. I don't know if to like use the model as a base because I don't want to draw directly on the model. I want to like draw it myself, you know. But what if we just use it to like circle out the body parts? So like the heads here. Let's get something a little bigger. The head is here. All right. And then this is like the top of her shoulders would be back here. Right, and then, well, no, I guess the top view would technically be like this. And it just basically goes straight down. I don't even know how to draw that. Kind of like that. Except it goes like this. It comes down like that. That's when it comes down like this. I think this is the clavicle range here. And we have the hand here. And I'm actually going to take a screenshot of this model and use it as the reference in the background. And then from here, we have It comes down like this. This is more like it. And like this. Alright. This is basically just a hand here. Right here. And we don't need to draw past this part. That's not how you draw. So I want to draw. Guys, I'm bad at drawing ellipses. Alright, let's hide this real quick. What am I looking at? Okay, so this is like the chest area, and then this is the shoulders. Alright. So let's take a picture of this real quick. I'm gonna screenshot this, and then I'll save it and open it up in the references. Over here. Alright. Luckily, we're gonna be hiding her feet, so we don't even need to worry about like how her feet are positioned. But let's open up the references and whatnot again over here. I haven't figured out how I want to shade it yet. So we might look through some pictures to see if we can find like a good non-AI rendering. Okay, this is the dress I want to use right here. And then this is our pose. There we go. Let's start by just drawing out the face. Getting started with this. Alright. So this is kind of the head here. Alright. I can't draw circles yet. Well, I can, but I can't draw perfect circles, you know? Hey, your slime motion's not tracking? Oh. My bad. How did that happen? Oh, the app crashed? How did that happen? That has never happened before. Thank you so much, Sponge. Also, how are you doing? How are you doing? Alright. So, this is the big project, the big 30-day project. You know what I'm worried about? I haven't seen Twitch chat at all. Oh no! Twitch chat, no! Oh, how long have you guys been hidden there? Oh no. I'm so sorry, Twitch chat. Why you said Twitch not on my app? Is... No, not that. Standard. Oh, because I didn't do this part. Give me 1 second. I'm like, why have I not seen anyone on Twitch yet? That's a feels bad. I hope that person's still here that asked about any tips to get into drawing. Let's do this. Activate source. Alright. Let me test if it is working. See, this is why I usually do tests. Okay, it's working now. I'm so sorry. Hecto Pascal, if you're still here, getting started into drawing, honestly, tracing is a good way to go into it to learn the hand motions. But I would just start looking up things you want to draw and like tutorials how. Like I looked up I wanted to draw anime characters, so I looked up how to draw heads first because I wanted to do floating heads, you know. And then like I started looking up how to structure the head a lot better. And I started looking up how to structure the body, and then you just work one piece at a time and slowly walk through it. There'll be people who would tell you to draw boxes and whatnot. Which, if you don't mind drawing boxes, you should 100% draw boxes. But if you don't like boxes, don't draw boxes. Which way is her head should be? Whoa! Tracing isn't too bad to start. Trying to replicate something without tracing is good too. True, yeah. Just try to... I think that's actually probably the best thing you could work on is your observational skills. Being able to, like, look at something and figure out what's going on. Like, I can't figure out how to do the... There we go. That isn't right, is it? It's like this, right? No. First off, let me fix this. This is a terrible circle. So how are you doing today, Woo? And mostly just draw stuff you enjoy to not get bored? Yeah, that's why I draw Mama every other day. Totally not obsessed, guys. Totally not. But yeah. I would say typically like practice at the very least draw something once a week. If you want to draw more, like for fun, right? If you want to draw even more than that, that works too. But draw once a week at the very least, and then spend the other days practicing. But you want to at least draw, because there's no point in practicing if you're not putting it to use. You're actually, that'll probably hurt you in the long run, because then you can look at what you drew and be like, oh, I don't like the way this chin came out. And so you can spend the next day working on chins. So, and then once you feel comfortable with chins, you redraw or just draw something else you like. And then you look at that too. It's kind of the best way to improve at anything, to be honest. As I draw a circle for 20 minutes. It's almost like a straight line, right? Definitely not that. Is that more like it? No. Let's try this back on for a second, so I can kind of see what way the fix is facing. It is kind of like this, isn't it? Well, it's more like this. This like weird turn. Oh, I didn't want to see that. Well, I guess we saw it now, so. Guess we're using it, Where's my circle? Oh, look at that. I don't even know how to do this. That kind of looks good. Yeah, that kind of looks like it. There we go. That's kind of looking too high with this. We want her looking kind of this way, right? That look good? Yeah, that looks good to me. And there's the center. Ooh. How does that happen? It'd be like right here, right? If I did this all, this would be I don't know, this area. Her eyes are like relatively small compared to the other parts of her body, anyways. The proportions still look wrong on this. How terribly off is this circle? It's actually not that bad, so. So I don't know what is the circle wrong, maybe? Maybe it should be like this? No. I think this is too, it should be like that, probably. Like that. Yeah, that looks better to me. That looks better than to me, I think. Some good artist is watching right now, and they're probably like, "Oh no, you shouldn't have done that. It looked much better before." So I want her expression to be kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Not she like melancholy. That is the perfect word for what I was trying to say. Melancholy. This chin looks gigantic. This chin looks way too big. This comes out like this, and then it's here, right? And then this comes out to here, and then that's fine on this side. So this chin is literally way too big. That is such a massive chin. So the space between here and here would be right here, I think. Like that. That better? Your chin should be a little thinner, right? Because um she's an anime girl. Way thinner. Also, her neck would actually not come down like this. It'd come out here like this, right? Because this would be her like shoulders. Although she is very, what's the word I'm looking for here? Nanao's very like petite. So she doesn't really got shoulder like a large shoulders, so I don't think I think they'd be like out here with her. I think this is where her shoulders would be. Here and here. Leo. Leo. Actually, that kind of look to her face is what I'm looking for right there. That's like perfect. Like her eyes like half closed there or something. It's a very similar pose, just at this angle. In which case, I think this would be like this, and then this would be straight down like this. This would be her like chest area, and then everything kind of droops down. I don't really know how to explain this area. Just the angle it's at is weird. Oh, what are we doing about the side? The side comes out like that for. kind of down here. And how does it? It goes kind of almost like a box where it converges. Whoa, what am I doing? Okay, it's almost like a box where it converges like towards a point that I guess it is a box. Hmm. Now let's look back at the model again. So there's like, it looks like about halfway through. About halfway through here, this would be the first part of the arm, and then this arm come up like this. Right here. She might even be more petite than this. And then here's the hand for her. Which this angle for the hand is actually, I chose a very hard project. How do I draw? Let's just draw the box. This. Right. That would be the bottom of her hands. And then it kind of comes up like this. But it'd be bigger because the foreshortening, right? So what did we had a box like this, and then it came up kind of like this. That's not the right angle though. It'd be more like the top of the box, I think, would be here, right? Like this would be kind of where the fingers are, I think. So something like this. It'd be a little bit more turned. Be like, kind of like this. Yeah. And the reason I'm like moving it slightly is because she's her arm is kind of what's it called? Her arm is this the right angle though for that? I don't know. It looks weird. You know, the hand, you can see the top of the hand over the wrists. I think that's what makes it look better. You just count this all as one box and then this goes down. We could just do this because that's all you're gonna really see is like this tiny part of her arm. It's gonna come inwards. Yo, hey, what's up? How's the RuneScape been? I haven't had a chance to follow. I've been pretty busy when I'm not streaming myself. I haven't played myself in a while. I got burnt out trying the max, so yeah. And I decided to learn how to draw. This was like day one of learning digital. So it was about a month of well, okay. 2 years ago I spent 30 days learning how to do traditional art, and then I stopped for 2 years, and this was day one back on doing digital art for the first time. And then this was yesterday, which is day 30, which took about 2 months time, but the difference is crazy. You're doing great. You've been all right. Just trying to get oath play. You're already at oath play. Oh, you saw some of my vlogs, but they were good. I don't know how the VOD save with the music playing. Yeah. In fact, let's put on some real music. How about that? Let's put on some real music. Okay, trying to use my stylus on Spotify is not the play. Yeah. So night core stuff. Well, that was I've been listening to a lot of J-pop lately. Like Ado, if you've ever heard of her, she's like she plays like a lot of old school stuff. It's like pop punk almost her songs, but they call it J-pop, and I'm like, okay, she's punk. What's this looking like? I'm starting to think I may have bit off more than I could chew when I did this. Oh, also I did this. Where is it? Drawing. I got like 50 folders on here for everything. I did this a couple of weeks ago, so I was really proud of this. If you play Street Fighter at all, this is the character from there. I had so many people helping me out during this. So it is they like I had like 30 plus teachers basically in chat being like, your foot's off a little to the left. Oh, you need to do this. That's sick. And yeah, you used to play the arcade Street Fighter. Oh, okay, okay. I'm like a big fighting game fan. So like I'm obsessed about it. The like Tokon, Marvel Tokon just came out. Oh, so much fun. My hand actually hurts from playing too much, and now I'm drawing on it. So that's probably not a good idea either. I actually basically gave myself tendonitis trying to max on RuneScape. I was I was doing like driftnet fishing, and then I went into one tick fishing or 1.5 tick. No, not one. Is it two tick tuna? I don't know what it's. I did the tuna fishing where you had the rats eat you, and then I did two tick teaks. What else did I do? I did gold for like 2 days, and then I did pyramid plunder. I was doing so much. I was trying to get it done before Sailing came out, and then Sailing came out, and it's oh my god, I hate it. I'm like literally never gonna max just because Sailing exists. All right. Does this side gotta move in closer? Yeah. Who cares? Sailing does blow compared to other skills. Yeah, at some point you either AFK it or it's agility. It's like they made the worst skill, the most hated skill in the game, and they were like, round two, guys. I get the idea, you know, and like I said, luckily you can what's it call it? Just kind of look how this looks over the maybe adjust the model itself to nah, I don't need to do that. Alright. Why are these on different layers? Fuse down. Merge with layer below. Alright. So kinda let's get a picture of Mao Mao looking up. Not there. No. Windows 11, calm down. Oh, that's kinda I don't know. Let me I think we can use this right here. This looks good. It's just kind of turned a little, that's all. And her face is so pointy. Alright, let's grab this now. Living shit out on me. It's very true. Now I'm older, they're evil. Teenagers are evil. And this one, come down here. Scare the living shit out of me. Feel like I'm turning into an old man lately. Those dang teenagers. Alright, her eyes are like gonna be the hardest part. Because normally I kind of like speed run through the eyes because I'm like not trying to make like a masterpiece, and now I'm trying to make a masterpiece, you know, so I don't want to speed through it. I wish we had better quality than this. That is impossible. So, living shit out of me. Unless as long as someone could leave. Comes down like this, and you can kind of see it go like that. The only issue I have with this is that we're not going to be able to see her makeup when it's like this. Maybe we bring it in a little bit more. I mean, she does get usually the big space in between. Small things. Let's bring this up. You ever get any purples from what's it called? TOA. There's another RuneScape streamer I check out all the time. Iron Antoine. He's been grinding that out. I don't think the hair for the R drawn is gonna be covering her eyes because she's gonna be in a spin. So when you, if the spin's going this way, right, her hair will be following the opposite end, spinning back like this. I think. So I don't think the hair will be in her. Well, this hair might, but I don't know what I want to do with that. Because I don't want to put it in her face because it would be like this. All right. What if I did like that, and then we could hide the neck down there too, and then we have like the, you know, Mau Mau's hair. It's usually like this. We'll fix that later. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what I want to do about her hair. So she actually has it longer in this. Than like, well, it's not that she has it longer. She has her hair down when she's in this like dress. Right? What is it? Well, what's the dress one look like? The actual dress we're gonna use. Yeah, so she has her hair down in this one as well. And then let's see. So we'll have to figure out what to do with the hair. I don't know. I've never kind of come up with my own hair before, so like it's gonna be interesting. Let's just say that. Kind of reminds me. I don't know where I'm not even gonna be able to find that. So never mind. I was gonna say the one I did of Young and Ladies Don't Play Fighting Game. Give me guy. Let me get like a couple minutes real quick. I'm gonna grab a drink. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Where's my gloves? Here it is. Like, put my hand down on my tablet, and I'm like, oh, that's cold. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? Let's just get rid of this stuff. Quick. You know, I can just probably Control Z all the way back. And we'll focus on the eyes. How does the face looking right now? It's actually, I don't think that's that bad. Mau Mau's eyes are like more like this, I think, but they're like weird. They're like flatter than normal anime eyes there. But that, how's that look? That doesn't look bad at all. I hope. I think. Let's go back to this reference over here. Let's have a little smile or lack thereof. And then we got a little like that. Maybe a little bit higher, like that. And we'll get her eyes kind of drawn in. That's way too low. That good? Alright. Something like that. Why do I feel like the ear is supposed to be lower? I feel like the ear should be down here. Like this. This should be where the ear is. And I feel like this should not be like this. But instead... Oh, we do this on the white layer? Okay, no we didn't. Okay. It just deleted both because both were selected. Okay. Whew. And then this one would be like here, like this. That kind of looks like Mau Mau already. Normally, I don't even get that far. I do think the face is a little... There we go. That. Clean up the line a little bit. That really does look like her this time. We're getting better at this. I don't know if that ear would stick out like this. I think the ear would just be more like that. I don't know. Well, before we... let's check. Let's put out another material here. So this is what I usually do to see if I get the head correct. And I'm getting better and better at getting the head. Let's grab the... which anime? Round anime? Basic anime? Chibi? No, definitely not Chibi. Soft web? No. Sporty, cute anime. Yeah, that's not well. Okay, well, maybe not. That's a child. Let's go with. Wait. Okay, yeah, that works. You know, they look like weird aliens when they're like this. And we'll do this. Turn this up a little bit. Turn this. Oh, did this. Shrink it down a little, I guess. I don't know if we're like looked at the same direction just yet. Definitely not. I think it's actually more like this. I wish changing the size of these things wasn't such a pain in the butt. Okay, well, so the eyes are in the kind of the right. So the rest of the facial features are in the right spot. Just about. Like at this point, you could just say this is design wise, I think. But the ear is not. The ear is nowhere near where it should be, and that is a problem we're still having even to this day. Let's move it back. And boom. Guess we gotta fix her chin after that. Then it looks so weird. I know it's right. It just always looks like their face is, super gigantic. In fact, that looks like it's going straight down. It would go like turn this head. Go like that. But hers curves a little. So no, it'd go like this. Right? Let's bring this back. What? So that one is like that. Okay. But hers is curved. Hers is like so hers is like this a little. And then do this. Like that, I think. The song is so nostalgic. Hey, an old man like me. Yeah, we got the classics on right now. By the way, shout out to No One's Perfect. If anyone's an OSRS uh player, old school RuneScape player, um he likes to stream Iron Man content, and he's just moving into like late mid game, I think. If he's over at Yama, that's like late mid game. So shout out. Pretty good content. Listens to some badass music like this. Well, I don't know if it's exactly like this, but I don't know if I've ever heard of MCR. What is going on here? Oh, how did wait? No, what? Oh, I'm on Eraser. I'm actually just sometimes dumb. And by sometimes, I mean a lot of times dumb. That actually low-key looks like Mau Mau. So why is her ear a lot closer looking? Is this like a design thing? Or is my angle is different than hers? Is it just a design thing? So I would absolutely love to bring this in. Like, yeah, yeah. But that does not fit this. Unless this is wrong here, right? This could be angled wrong. It's the hard part of coming up with your own stuff. Yeah, I think we might be slightly off. I think it's like this is our kind of plan here. Yeah, in fact, when I start, let me make it bigger. You know what? The eyes are a lot further down on this one, so yeah. Preoccupy. Are you playing the disc from your old CD? Basically, you know, those when you had like hundreds of CDs in them, and you flip through them, take like an hour. Okay. We can work on the what's it called later. Singing in Valen. Yo, I would love System of a Down to come on, but I don't. I think they're a little too metally for this playlist. But I used to. I mean, I just have like a pop punk radio playing, so who knows what's going to come on. So I hope System of a Down would be on. I was obsessed with System of a Down until Surge ended up breaking up with the band, and then I got all upset. Because I was like a middle schooler. So I was like, how dare you? You ruined my favorite music. How dare you, Surge? And then he did his own project, which was basically just System of a Down. Oh, that looks good. That looks so good. I'm feeling this. Occupied. 1985. Alright. So how are we doing? Let's zoom out here. Alright. So the hair on this dance scene right here isn't really... But ours is going to be a lot different. Because ours is, first off, going to be based off this design. Okay, so it is similar, but we also want it to be slightly to the left. Because it's flowing with the spin. Something like that. And under. Oh, do I need to move this whole thing down a little? I don't think I want her off the page. Oh, wait. And let's grab... That one doesn't matter. This one does, though. Let's grab all three. Yeah, I guess we could take them all. What? I can't move the model? I guess I have to use the move tool for that. Let's grab this. Just move him down a little. Wait, what? Move him down just a little like this. Just so I can like kind of compare. And there we go. That the head is now on the screen. Wow, I completely misplaced this ahead. I think this is all just on me with you know what, that's I feel like this is such a good position though. 'Cause it's got like this. Alright. Let's hide this. And then hide this ugly face here. And I actually think we do take this down a little bit. Right here. Take it down. In fact, it might be too big. That kind of looks much better, I think. Alright. So, drawing in digital art is, I know I've said this like a million times, it is OP compared to drawing in traditional. Like you're just able to do so much more with like moving things around and erasing quickly. Like the amount of speed that you get from it is insane. Oh, hmm, I guess this would kind of show movement, wouldn't it? What if I just do like the rest of it like this, and then we cut out a little spot, because that's kind of what it's like anyways. All right. So I'll grab a little spot here, like that. How's that looking? That's looking like Mau Mau. That's looking like Mau Mau. All right. Then we have like this hair thing right here, and I don't know how I want to do it. I don't know if I should have it like come down and over like this, but then we'd lose half the eye, and then this we're gonna lose the red makeup that's over here. I like the red makeup. I could have it down like that. I don't think that looks good either. What if I do something like this, where you can't really like? Yeah, this looks good. Something like that. And then it would come through like this right here. Okay, that kind of works, right? All right. Or am I coping? I feel like I might be coping a little. Oh, that looks good. Especially if we let this kind of that. And then the same with like this piece is this one's definitely gonna be like flying out, right? I don't even know how to draw it like that, maybe. Only not like that big. That looks terrible. I think we get rid of this. Like, whoa, this. Yo, hello, John. Jonah. Johan. Johan. Eventually I'll get it right, right? What? This is not long enough now. It's also not angled. What if we do it like this? Well, it has no reason to curl in like that. It goes the other way too. It goes like this. So I could have it like that. Ow, ow, I'm so sorry. I'm failing you right now. I could cover the top of the ear with it too, right? Because it kind of goes past the ear. And then like that, maybe? Yeah. It's gonna be, I have a model I already positioned to get an idea of what I want. But she's gonna be like looking at her finger and like she's gonna be in, it's like the final scene where she's dancing, but it's going to be in this dress. And then I'm actually gonna have the sleeve like come to here. Because I want to have her like scars. But okay, so this is gonna sound trippy. I want her pinky finger to have vines that come down to flowers that are coming from her scars. I don't know how I'm gonna make that look good, but that's the idea. And then put some flower petals flying around too. So that's kind of the idea with it. Also, this is the Mau Mau from yesterday. I colored it. Not that one. That one's the day one Mau Mau. Uh, this was yesterday after I finished coloring it, so I'm like super proud of this. But this came out 10 times better than I thought it was going to. Let me hop back over. Let's actually save this because I don't want to end up redrawing anything. Very nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Day one Mau Mau, best Mau Mau. It is best Mau Mau. It is I don't even know why did I make her so angry? She's pissed off she looks like that. Alright, I feel like it would actually be like that. It's kind of folded inwards like that. Because it would be from this angle, right? Or do we like it better like this? No, it is much better like this. Actually, you know what? This is fine. I'm always afraid of making hair too big. And then it ends up being way too small. And then this would... Okay, so this is the part that's going to be hard, because we have our shoulders here, right? And then we have the hair coming out like this. That doesn't... Should... It, like, puffs. But I have to figure out how to give it motion to it. So, like... Something like... that. This part might need to be made longer. Something like that. And by needs to be... let's go with that. Beating faster and faster. Let's put these in hearts beating faster. Kind of like that. You know what the worst part about going to live 2D is? I'm not going to be able to draw any more Malmos. I'm pretty sure making her as a model would be low-key kind of copyrighted. Low-key. How long's her hair? Is it the middle of her back, or is it just shoulder length? It looks like the bottom of her shoulders, but she's also the tiniest person in the world. So it's kind of hard to tell. Because the middle of her back is basically here. It's like shoulder length. It'd be like this. Awesome. Somewhere. I don't know what I'm doing with this. You know what? You know what would be a good reference for this? We actually already have one. I just have to find it. There's no way I'm going to be able to find this, is there? Oh, here it is. Yeah. I feel like the hair back here is a good kind of example of the hair shape. I also have to kind of go with the angle of the spin, right? So the angle of the floor. Wait, I want to see the grid of this. It's like the one time I want to see the ruler. Come on. Practically a straight line going back. So it's like here. Oops. Where was this? It's like here. It's so hard. I don't know what the... Is there like a show plane button? This model stuff's hard. Oh wait, here's the ruler. There we go. And now I can just kind of mark it, right? This, maybe I should use a different color, like purple. The rulers are actually useful? This is crazy. Wow. Alright. Something like that. Okay, so the idea was that the further it goes, it gets smaller over here. That's why I wanted the... And it's actually kind of going back this direction, right? I don't know. I also don't know what shape her hair... Oh, her hair's kind of cut straight. But it does have... When we have... What's it called? Blowing in the wind, like it does over in this one. It's pointy, so... It's not exactly square. Kind of like this. How's that for like a... That's terrible. I don't like that. Why would it be going out, actually? I don't think it would be going out. I think if I saw hair, it would be back here, not here. Like, it would be, like, coming out this way. Because these would just be dragged backwards. If you turn your head really fast... I have a ponytail on right now. So I turn my head really fast. Let me take off the ponytail, and then I can imagine it even better. It wasn't a bun, but then the bun fell out, and I was like, eh, no one's seeing me right now. I'll just leave it in there. Yeah, it like comes up by my chin. Let me look in the mirror, actually. Yeah. It would come on that side of her. And now I'm a little bit dizzy. I was shaking my head back and forth a little too much. I'm not the brightest, guys. Like this one would actually be wrapping backwards. That's the part that we kind of gotta... Alright. So where is this? Actually, a lot thinner in this photo. That, maybe? But it wouldn't come up. It would be going down. So it'd be... I mean, it would be going down and over. So it would be like... that. I think it would hit her shoulder, right? I don't know how this looks. Hmm. What if I, like, whip it over really fast like this? No, that don't look great. Honestly, I think just doing that might just work. Or it could come down here like this. And then out like this. The problem with this, right, is it doesn't look like we're viewing her from the top. Looks like we're viewing her from the side here on this shot, or from the front. So if we wanted to look like, we'd have to make this smaller, and then bring it further back, like it's on the opposite side of it. That, and this is actually the underside of the hair here, instead of the front side that we normally see. I guess we can work with that once we get further on and see how everything kind of looks. For baggy clothes. Now the rest of the hair, I don't know how the. I mean, I could draw the rest of the cranium, right? And then maybe have. I don't know how big the head is. We're bringing out our cheat code. What? When did this get? Oh, I did. You know, I did move it actually. Okay, okay. So it's actually coming up from here a little bit, and it actually comes out further like this, and more up like this. Well, that already gave her a bit more depth. So I feel like it's. I don't know. Does that look? It's actually too far in this part. I don't know. I'll be right back. I just realized while I was doing my laundry real quick that this is not her left hand. That is not the left hand. That's the right hand. So what we need to do. There we go. Oh God, what's wrong with her head? Bring it back. Oh well, now I can't unsee it. What's this? Oh God, her poor head. Why is? All right, I need to see this little baby thing. What's going on here? Why do you look so terrible? Does that look? That looks so wrong to me for some reason. Is it simply because of the hair being out like this? No, that still looks weirdly alien. How about if I pull this one up? How's that one look? Now it just looks gigantic back there. Which is what I was feeling. That it looks gigantic back there. Right? That's hair, so hair kinda I can't tell what's wrong with this, but it does not look good to me. It's to me like it should be down here. This. And that her ears back here. So I feel like this should be that. That looks more right to me. Truth be told, I'm lying. So fun, maybe not so fun. Fact about this song is that my ex and I broke up. Like this is a high school ex, not something that actually like mattered. But we broke up, and this was her favorite song, and it had just come out, and it played on the radio every 5 songs. She may be doing the 6'7" looking good though. Like don't judge her. She's gonna be, she's okay. But no, so my ex but thank you for saying it looks good. Uh but my ex and I, so when we broke up, this song was playing on every other like song on the radio, and oh my god. It was unbelievably painful. Like I kind of want this to be like a clearer line like that, because it's kind of blending in with this line here. Something like that. Um, Wait, so now all the hair. Okay, yeah, the hair's gonna be spinning back around this side. That's what this is supposed to be representing. She's 6, 7 years old now. Old Mau Mau. Closer to my age. Something I wanna know. Okay, let's bring back this. I guess we don't need this. I don't really know how I'm gonna swing the hair around. Maybe we find something that has hair being swung around, and we look at that. Like this! Okay, well that does nothing for me. Oh, what about... Wait. Yeah, it would be like that, right? I don't like that, but... Something like... I don't know. No, that's way too aggressive. That is way too aggressive. It should be way less. Like, some of it could be coming out here. But I think we have, like, some, like, ones that are coming out like this out behind it. I think that would be fine. But like if we had like one out here or something, and then we have some poking out in the back to like kind of show that there's other ones being like flung around too back here, I think that would be like kind of the way to go. It still looks wrong going up. I should be going horizontal, right? It'd be like following that path, right? Be it this path. That. I need to find an example. I can't wing this. I don't have this in my memory or my imagination pool at all. I need to find a reference. Anime hair spin. Okay, well, it gave me a side view, but we're not looking for a side view. We're looking at... Oh. Got it. Let me save this. Found it. Save image. JPEG, yeah. Oh, I didn't put it in the right. That's fine. There we go. This is kind of what I'm looking for here. And I think I was kind of on the right track with this side. Maybe something like that a little bit more so that you can kind of looks like it's wrapping down maybe. And then this is it's like coming out. It kind of looks like it's supposed to be wrapping. Why does it look like it wraps down though? This one's wrapping back, so that this is kind of how it's going with these. So this side over here is kind of what we're looking for, but from an angle, which is kind of the hard part. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Oh. Something like that. Something like that, maybe? Maybe not as much. You know, we can eliminate some of these lines, but I mean, the idea is there. Right. Maybe more. This feels like it's going way too far up. I feel like it should be more down. Like here. In fact, I can't even turn this the how I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking come down more like this, but out still. So like these would have to come kind of closer from the same spots, right? This is a mess. So shadow. This. Something else comes down like this. Wait, this is going the wrong way. This is going the opposite way. I got it. I got it. There we go. I just did the same direct. All right, we're just gonna redo it. We want it to come out this way. Well, we were right with this one actually. This lower down. No, that doesn't look right to me. But I feel like we would actually see it all the way around. It would just kind of get smaller and out here. That it'd be like there, right? These are one of like the most important parts because this is going to like convey the movement. Oh, if I had more coming through here, it looks like it's further from the back. We just have these long ones that come out like this. We can curl them up. Right? I mean, it's starting to look. Doesn't need to come out that far though. Mostly because the angle. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't need to come like it. I don't know. Also wouldn't be that far. It'd be like. So, ooh, wait. This shape is good. I like this shape. Hold on. We just somehow accidentally cooked. We cooked, I think. Alright. Get rid of this thing. We just delete this. We're cooking. Does it make sense for the hair to be spinning this way, though, if she's looking up this way? I mean, it doesn't really matter what way she's... It's... Wait, no. Your hair is going to go... Like, if you spin your head towards the direction, your hair is actually turning towards the direction you're spinning. So she spun her hair this way. Oh, no. Because she swings over like this. This makes this part easier, though. Alright. I'm gonna copy this, paste it, hide it. Hair left spin. Although, I don't know, because if she's spinning, right? If she's spinning with her feet in one direction while looking the other, that sounds like you're going to get really dizzy. But, like, technically, it's possible. But I don't think that would be what she would do. I think we gotta redo the hair. Oh, but this... so weird, because it'd be really nice to cover this area on this side instead of covering this lower area, because like we're gonna have the dress. Well, if I have it spinning this way, actually. Wait, my brain is really confused right now. If I spin my head to the left, my hair is gonna go to the right. Well, no, it's gonna come left with me. Trust the process. I'm just trying to think about it, like how it's working. I'm like literally spinning my head here, trying to imagine the. So I'm looking up at my left hand. All right, turn my left hand. My hair is coming from the right side of my head right now. It's on my right shoulder, and so it would be over here. But it's fine with the dress, because the dress can be poofed out here anyways. We gotta redo the hair. And here I thought we were cooking. Day 30, dynamic poses with foreshortening and physics. I may have skipped a couple steps, you know. Oh no, we even got rid of this side of the face. Oh, I have to redraw that. Where's the... Okay, well, that was actually much easier than I thought it was going to be. At least we don't have to redo. At least we don't have to redo the eyes and whatnot. Where did I... Yeah. So instead, I gotta do it the other way around. Look, it seemed easy in my head. All right. It seemed much easier in my head. I was like, I can do this easy. That being said, if I do somehow to manage to pull this off, I'm gonna look like a god. If it looked like in my head, but the whole point of learning how to draw is that my hands don't put what's in my head on the paper. In fact, I can't even do her hair anymore. Oh, I can hide her ear. Guys, I can hide her ear. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I am so happy about that. My ears are terrible still. If I come over here, like I sat there and looked at this ear for like 20 minutes going, what did I do here? How's the ears on this one? That one's okay. Well, it still kind of points out like it's like an elephant ear. Right? That would be... Do we still have this little part sticking out here just to show it's where her cheek ends? See, now this one would be like halfway across the face. It'd be so emo looking. Oh, but what if I do it like that, where it looks like it's folding up? No, I don't... it wouldn't even go that far anyways. It's not that big. Be like this, right? This hair is going to drive me insane. I'm not even gotten to the... What's it called yet? I haven't even gotten to the dress. Dress physics are going to be real fun. I've already drawn the picture the wrong way. All right. Oh wait, when we drew it to the right, it was the correct way, right? No, 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 no. Oh no, it was going the opposite direction of the head. Okay, I wanted to go with the head. So if it's going with the head, this part comes out. This part goes away. Right here. This. Yeah, we definitely do lose the eye makeup. Oh man. Oh man. Oh well. For the sake of looking good, sacrifices have to be made. So we had it actually separated into 3 chunks, coming around like this. And this would be that. Then these chunks, one of them would be like here. Would be like here. And she had like a tiny one here. And like right here. But that one is going to be, makes one of them longer. This one's going to slightly come down further. So like that. Right? I guess it would have like a slight like that. Right? Something like this. Even alone. Yeah, when I go back home, it's gonna be so loud compared to being here. This song's just making me realize like how nice it's been just not having to be social whatsoever. I've been a total recluse. I don't like it like this. I would prefer that it goes like this. That. I don't even know if that's how it would look. There's that spinny one. Maybe they had some hairs in the front. They did not. They did not. Okay, that's fine. Something like that. Maybe more rounder here. Oh, well, round, but like that. Yeah. I don't think it looks good in that spot. I think it'd be better right here, and then like one over here, something like that. The shape's so big though. It's the issue. What if I take these ones and I do what I did there? I'm also going away from the curve when I do that. So I'd have to take this. Maybe even tinier. This one was so better, guys. This was so better. Actually, it wasn't. Now I'm looking at it. Something like that. Maybe have the second one here. Tinier one like this. No, I don't like that. How did I do the two that were small here? Something like that. That doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. Eh, 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 eh. Hmm. Something like that. I'm in love with Stacy's. That's way too long though. That is way too long. Also, I feel like this would be like this actually. Reason why we were having issues is no. Yeah, it'd be like this. Man, this is a really old song. All right, that looks more natural already. I'm in love with Stacy's mom. Oh, but we botched this jawline. Let's just. I'm gonna draw the jawline right there, but only because I don't want like. So the thing is, I'm gonna cut it out later, but I don't want to lose it in case I decide to do more hair overlap in this area. Stacy's dad is looking pretty rad. Well, he's single now, right? He got left for a high schooler, so he's probably looking. That could be something I do later. Let's wow, that is oof. Oof. Oh, but this is so much easier to do the hair now, though. That's what was going wrong. I was fighting, literally fighting physics. I was fighting the natural flow of things. All right. Also, what's up with MGMK coming out and like pretending to be a pop punk star when he got his butt kicked by Eminem on that rap diss track? Oh, I'm forgetting the most important part. These weird things. But when something like this. Something like that. How's this looking? That's not that bad. I mean, it's gotta be cleaned up. I'm just kind of like roughly sketching it out right now, just to kind of get the vibe of what I want. But yeah, that's not bad. Would this one even show? Like, wouldn't the hair just like actually just flow over like this and cover up this other one? So it'd be like this tiny part over here would maybe be visible. Hmm. Maybe. So how do we? Would we see anything back here? I don't think so. Maybe it would be like one or something. I don't know. Well, this one has the front's coming over, and then this back area is fairly showing over under the shoulder. So the shoulder would be blocking it. So we would see something like this, but then her shoulder is going to come out here and block this. Right? Something like that. All right, that's that. I think we got that head down for now. We'll come in, refine it a little bit later. I want to move on to the next part. Somehow drawing her body. Hey. All right. Huh. So we can actually use this one a little bit because it is actually the same outfit, but it's like colored differently, right? Oops. Actually, I don't know. Is it the same? It kind of looks the same. It's all just one color. It's like ethereal. Yeah, that means less details for me. It looks pretty and it's less details. I'm all about that. And so I'm gonna do this on another layer and probably with another color so I can like tell what's going on here. Maybe even hide the head. There we go. That way we can kind of just do this without worrying about covering anything else up. So this is it's kind of going to be bunched up, right? She's lifting up her arm. Well, if it's bunched up, and that means the arm is going to be up this way because she's lifting it this way. And she'll, why is huh? That doesn't look right from this angle. In fact, let me do this. How does this look? I think that looks good. I think that looks fine. Comparatively to like what it was last time we hit the flip. All right. Let's go back to here. Turn this on, and then here's this one. There we go. I did not draw on there with the green. Are you kidding me? Okay. Easy. That's what I'm thinking. First, we hide this ruler. Hide the ruler. Ruler, please. Okay. Oh, it's the B button? It's not the B button. Is it the B button when I just have to right click and hit B then? Okay. Either way, we're grabbing the lasso tool. Rationality. So bring it down. But for her, her arm's tinier. And then this actually needs to be shortened right here. Just from what I can tell. This part right here is bringing a bit, right? Oh, how is it? It's actually, it looks fine. Never mind. Kind of looks fine, right? When we have actual shape to it, and Mammoth doesn't really have shape to her arms. um, I almost want it to lift higher. If anything, I feel like I should undo these changes. I don't know. That looks weird at this angle, though. It also kind of brings like a look at the composition that we were going with this whole thing. I think it looks fine. Maybe if we have the arm come up a little bit more, like it'll look good like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Alright. Do this. Because we're giving this shoulder here, and then oh guys, look, we're here. Yeah, jump. My dad says that to my grandmother all the time, who is like about to be 90 and has dementia. He walks by and he's like, "How come you're not working?" Okay, Mama's arms are much thinner. Wanna you get a job? In fact, we're not even gonna see this right here. This is gonna have a dress on this. Right here. Like the dress is gonna come out to here. And on the other hand, the dress goes all the way down. The other hand is gravity would have the dress down, right? Every day. So, what if we shrink the arm but keep the muscle to it? Are you? Away. I don't wanna you get a job. How do I make it look like it's going up, but also that it's being pulled down here? So this would be that. Still waiting. Oh no, if the arm would be here. Something like that. I was about to freak out if that was all on the same page. And I can get rid of these. I think I can get rid of these. I'm just pressing layers at this point. Okay, there we go. That's the layer wrong. And okay, I'm sketch. I'm labeling these. Real ahead. We're finally labeling. Now, will it be helpful? I don't know. That I can't tell you. Let's put this one all the way down here because I don't want it anymore. We're gonna go back to close outline. We're actually gonna take this. And I think I am gonna kind of just work with the model on this part where I'm actually gonna have it coming out like this. Eventually it will. And then wow, that is. Oh, I guess it would be gigantic because it's getting bigger, right? Because the foreshore in it. Oh, but she's got small arms. This is complicated. Does it like turn it all into the? No, it's just. Falling away. This part is gonna be hard for me. All right. So let's break this into like 5 parts. This, I guess, was the thumb here. That look. Oh. We have it right here in front of us. What am I doing? Then we have this finger, but this one's kind of curling up, right? Wait, the thumb only goes up to your first mark on your hand? That's crazy. I did not realize that. Your thumb only goes up to this part right here. And it's kind of, it's not coming in very much, but it is coming in very light. And then This actually should be bad. Barely, though. Like, we're talking barely, like this. That one. And I'm showing hands. Like, I'm straight up, like, I'm just trying to flex all my progress. Despite, not drawing for, what's it called? Taking 2 weeks to line the bed. The one thing she's looking at is her finger is going to be, like, bent. Like that or something. Her pinky is going to be bent. This feels weird. I think maybe I should adjust the pose a little for the finger. Like that, but then this one's going to come all the way up. And we're going to kind of bring it out. I guess I can't really bring it out because it's not broken in on this model. Unless I double click this and I can turn it by itself. I don't really know how the... It's going to be bent, because it is bent. We go over here. They don't really show it in the anime, but if you look at the light novel, it's like, it's actually physically bent. So maybe bring it out a little. And bend it inwards. And I guess if I separate it, it does kind of look like she's purposely looking at it, right? What the? Can you turn this separately? Imagine that being bent inwards, so. This hand is way too off. Wow. It's so far off. Right, I'm gonna just do this, alright? Erase this. Mark this. There. Feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. It's the summer. Then now on a while. from here. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. This needs to come inward. It's like actually up here. Yes. Think. I wanted an I think counter for today. Be breaking new records. Something looks wrong here, but it looks right at the same time. I think it's this part looks a little wrong. So I think this would be... Oh, look, another, I think. Think for the summer. I need the model's help a lot. This thing's way too big. I was wondering why it was looking completely off. So, yeah. Okay, first of all, this is where it starts. Yeah. Sappy, how are you doing? I'm starting the big project, and it is big. It is big. Uh, I'm using this as kind of help, to, like, reference where I'm gonna draw it. I drew a what's it called? Right here. I drew this, so, and I've been using I haven't, like, I'm not copying it, but I'm like using it to kind of see how things line up. And then here's the head that we have so far. I gotta work on the hair because the hair is turning in the wind. Also, I'm not dead, by the way, if you were here during the stream last night. When I said, oh, I hear a noise downstairs, let me go check. And then my internet went out. So, no, I'm fine. But yeah, we're working on the actual project now. By the way, this is a cool comparison. Oh, you already saw it on the Discord, but yeah. There's Mau Mau, and then yesterday's Mau Mau. So I think we kind of cooked. I think crazy improvement. Very proud of it. Even if this photo doesn't come out great, this and this are like huge testaments to like how much effort I put in and got better. So I'm really happy about that. I'm hoping this thing is crazy though, because she's gonna be in her. Let me pull this over so YouTube people can see. Not that. So she's gonna be in this dress, kind of looking at her hand this time, you know, and let's see. I'm gonna have like the skirt like circling in the back as it like swishes around. This I got for the wall, like the for background for her, and what's it called? And then I like the what's it called over here. I talked about putting flowers on her before, and then like my favorite artist actually posted something with flowers coming out of the person, and I was like, okay, literally posted it today. Okay, perfect sign. So I grabbed it to kind of, yeah. I actually want to learn how to draw. I don't know if it's a guy or girl, to be honest. Mika could be either name, right? Mika Picasso? Uh-oh. Either way, like this arm thing right here kind of reminds me of her, like her scars, which was kind of with the idea. But yeah, I want to learn to draw this person's style. They're like one of my favorites. Where were we? Here we were. In case God doesn't show up. And we got the pop punk music playing. How are you, Ben? How's your day been going? Or your week? I don't think you streamed at all like this week. So if you have, I definitely missed it. And rest in peace, my streak. Which I hope that's not the case. Sweetheart. Future coming down. These crystal balls. Into pass. One night stand. Not too bad. Been trying to fix your resume and gone through some interviews to not get picked for one of the oh no receptionist job. I would fall asleep. Might stream late today. All right. Well, if you're on, I will definitely check it out. I don't know what your definition of late is. It's 10 o'clock for me right now. You guys are like, oh, it's getting late, and I'm like, guys, it's been 3 a.m. for for hours. Out of my mind. I don't know how to make this look like it's maybe like that. Like this. Now this is gonna have something in front of it. Over here. Let's pull back up this area. Why can I never like why does the cursor go away? I swear if I grab my mouse and it somehow comes back right here. Okay. Wait. Oh, now it does. Now it does. Okay. You live in PDT, so how late it is for other... Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I think it's 3 hours. One more time. I think. I'm not... This looks way too fat. It is way too fat. Now your fingers need to go on a diet. I'm sorry. This law hard. Why did I choose something where I had to focus on fingers as the like focal point? What is? Why is there? Oh, oh, oh. Okay. There we go. Also, had to report to a friend in a server that someone was posting AI pictures. Oh no. Guess they're getting kicked out. We hate AI here. I don't need to think that. I know that. I like 8 pill models say that. The YouTube probably has no. That was part of a song. YouTube. The song was like something's wrong with me. It's MGMK. You triple check the AI detectors and add it in your art to be sure. Oh no. Oh, you know what? They're the ones who caused it. It's on them, you know. Wait, is a friend too? Oh no. I mean that was their choice though. Or was it in your friend's server? This is weird. Not your friend. Oh, okay, okay. Well, that's not as bad as I was imagining. What the? Bro, hands do not make sense to me, especially hands at this angle is like insanely weird. What the? Why is it all the way down here? I guess it makes sense that it's down here. It's in the first thing. Okay, we'll use this as a benchmark, alright? Or not a benchmark, but a kind of a. Can I rotate this? Maybe if I rotate it, my brain could like understand it a little bit better. And then flip it. Yeah. Okay, that kind of makes sense to me. That hold up, that's actually making sense. Let me rotate my canvas now. This is the second time in a different server where you had the report of two friends about it. Oh, okay. Now for whatever reason, sometimes people feel if they're like actual artists, sometimes they feel pressure to put out something good, and then they fall to AI, or it's someone that's just trying to fit in. I don't really understand. Like, if you're, I like, okay, not that I can understand a real artist. Like, how am I just trying to say this? I can see the reasoning behind an artist who felt pressure to post something and relied on AI. I can understand that as conceptually, right? What I can't understand is people who aren't artists who join art discords to post AI stuff. That's what I can't understand. I mean, both cases aren't great, but at least one, like I see the reason and like I could see how someone falls to, you know, there's speedrunners in different games that have been caught cheating because people were expecting a lot out of them and they couldn't. They felt like they couldn't keep up with the expectations. Why does this look weird? In artists, you'd rather have you delay or try a napkin with or draw it on a napkin with good intentions. Yeah, I mean, some people like sometimes you just get caught up in the like maybe they're like popping off on social media and they want to keep up the how did I do this at the completely wrong angle? How the although it looks good. I think the finger looks good at the right angle. Hey, look, I drew it at the basically the right size. Happy about that. How's the next one look? It's weird. I feel weird about using, like, I feel like I'm using the model too much right now. But I'm also like, webtoons actually straight up use these things. It really just falls down to intentions. Like the person in Serious Tea will spill some other day. Oh, okay, okay. I like tea. My sister is a sorority girl. I used to get all the best tea. Right? Was a sorority girl. Now she's a doctor. Which I know I've said a million times. Do you guys know my sister's a doctor and I'm incredibly proud of her because she's my sister? No? Oh, okay. Let me tell you. This feels weird. Oh. I don't know if I like this. Like, I don't know how to express that this is the finger here. Right? Second person, it was obvious, but they did try to advertise AI generated emos. Oh, okay, okay. Well, then at least they're not claiming it as their own. Like, yeah, like using AI still due to an AI free Discord. Like shouldn't do that either, you know. At least they weren't like, hey, look at this art I did. They were clean with it. And then I think this one will be like this. Okay, maybe her hand isn't that bent. Oh my god. Or maybe it is that bent. This doesn't feel like I'm going in the right direction, though. Or am I? Oh. I sort of was. Sort of not. Alright. Oop. They tried to pull it off that they drew. Oh, okay. Okay. Then, yeah. Screw them. Off with their heads. Let's see. Got this. Alright. Let me. Okay. I see what's happening. God, that is. Guys, this does not look like a good looking hand. How do I go all the way back to 0? Where's the. Oh my god. Actually, yeah, it might not be that bad. If I had, like, some stuff in here to, like, kind of give it some depth, you know? The pinky. I feel like the pinky's actually too big again. I think it's not pointed in the correct direction. Yeah, it's way too big. This is the part where it should be over, so like right here. Should I just put a nub? I don't think that'd be canonically correct, but at the same time, like, be a little funny. I mean, yeah, that actually starting to not look as bad, right? The model did a lot of heavy lifting on the hand. I will say that right now. This doesn't look right. Yes, yes it is. This is still too fat. Now my earrings are going on and died again. Trust the process? Everyone keeps saying that. Actually, you know what? So I was like kind of like upset about the way that Mau Mau came out last night when I looked at the line art. I was like, that doesn't look like Mau Mau at all. But then when I colored it, it like kind of finally did. I was like, oh, okay. We'll figure out this part later. How does it look with her head? I don't know. I feel like this would look better. Like I feel like that would be like compositionally maybe better. Especially because it's her left hand, so this part would be it'd be up here a little bit. I feel like it'd be in closer to, I don't know. Versus what we had before, which is this. It looks like she's flicking us off, actually. Why is that finger so much bigger looking? I should make it bend too. Like, it doesn't make sense that it's not bending. Is this the right spot? No, it's not the right spot. Okay. Doesn't make sense that it's not bending over. Bending over. So I feel like it would kind of look a bit like this, about like the others. Like that. Maybe a little bit higher. Oh, a lot higher. Yeah, that looks. I think that looks much better. Yeah, that looks so much better. It's still really weird here. It's still really, really weird. Well, that's because the hand is so far off. Wait, is it because of this? If this moves, what happens to the rest of it? Wait, hold up. Is this like close to where it is? Oh, that kind of makes it look a lot better. Huh. I do think I should move it all though. I do think. I think that is what I'm gonna do. I think it would be much. I'd be much happier with it if it was like up here, and she was more down here. That doesn't make sense though from this angle, right? With her other hand being out here, and then the dress over here, there's like a lot of space that you wouldn't see. I don't know. You know, I did this so I would see her whole body. That's why I did it like this. So you would see like everything. So that's why, okay. Trust the process, right? Because it doesn't look bad like this. Like when you have the rest of the body, it doesn't look bad. It's over you. You know, this song is basically Bros Before Hoes before How I Met Your Mother. I choose my boys over you. It's 100% bro code coded. Also, did you guys know bro code didn't exist until How I Met Your Mother? Like, it wasn't an actual term. This looks much better already. Look at that. That looks so much better. Oh, that looks so much better. We were panicking for nothing. Oh, yeah, yeah. It's a little weird. I might have to turn her eyes just a little bit to look at Pinky specifically. But, it's alright. Let's pull up this thing over here. So how is this drawn? We have some frills. Right? I don't know actually what to call them, but they're frills to me. And it would go up into here, which is covered by her hair. I think they'd be like this, actually. Like that. But I don't think this is low cut enough. The shirt is actually pretty low cut for her body. Something like that. Maybe even lower, like that. Oh, yeah. 100% like this. Because this is kind of where the chest area ends, right here. In fact, we should just move it to here. There we go. And then we can keep the frills coming up here. Her dress is so pretty. There's actually like a my birthday's coming up, and there is a brand new figure of her, official figure of her in this outfit. It's like the first time ever that they have like official uh official stuff with her on it. Or like official merch with her in this dress. The dress is only ever worn in the opening of the anime. I have no clue how this is gonna go up like this somehow. Maybe like that actually. Just make her hella thin back here. Uh, why does this dressmaker look like she got booba? Yo, Gargath, you saw it on TikTok and you're streaming today? Awesome, awesome. Man, I really need to post on TikTok again because I haven't done that in a week. Appreciate you stopping by. I am working on. I hope it wasn't the one me complaining about ADHD. I appreciate you stopping by. What if it's like that? Oh, Scotty doesn't know. I was having a bad week last week. Let's leave it at that. I think it was the 80s. Hey, like sometimes it's just you gotta let it all out, you know. Ah, okay, okay. Oh yeah, for sure. It's like people don't believe it's like an actual thing. It's like, what are you talking about? Especially if like with like autism, if you're like high functioning, people just don't believe it's a thing. I mean, high function isn't even like a good word for it. You know what that term actually comes from alcoholism? People apply it to autism. Like it's kind of messed up. Hey, how's this looking without the? It's not that bad. You try to use high-low support needs. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. For the on the ADHD side, people have been using severe versus what's it called? Severe versus mild. I'm definitely like on the severe side. I cannot if I don't have medication that day. I'm not doing anything like at all. Nothing is getting done that day. And even with my medication, it still doesn't really help. Like sometimes if you're in a mood. Oh no no no! I'm not getting out of bed. I'm watching reels on TikTok for 6 hours and then complaining I got nothing done and feeling bad about it. I don't think I'm doing the right. I need to pull up this outline. Yeah, I was like I don't think I'm doing the right proportions with this. I think it actually has to be like way back here. Because it's going straight down. And you got her stomach for like literally a millisecond over here. And now we can do the dress. Bottom part. You've been combined type and you need to your meds for the work, otherwise you'll get distracted with CRK. I don't know what CRK is, but it's anything like doom scrolling. I just get distracted. I was talking to my friends earlier. Like this distracted part doesn't even matter. It's the not being able to do things. Like I don't mind being distracted all the times. Cookie Run Kingdom. Oh no. Oh yeah. Those type of games are designed to keep people like us locked in forever. You know? They know what they're doing. How does how does it look? I turn her head back on and then turn off the white outline. That doesn't look too bad. Like for being like 60 days into drawing or whatever. Well, it's 30 days. I did 30 days 2 years ago with traditional, and now I've been doing 30 days for digital. However, uh, I took off like 2 or 3 weeks, so it's more like 2 months at this point, like time wise. But it's 30 days actually drawing, and having all these teachers like stop by and whatnot. Uh, like I've been so lucky. Like I want to stream all my new hobbies. It's like power level. Power leveling. Let's see. Right now, my kind of idea is to get down the basic stuff, and then I'm gonna go into more detail later. So I'm definitely taking a couple. This will probably take the rest of this week, and maybe even the start of next week to do, because I want to make it look good. I want to make it look good. Maybe this even comes down further. That. What am I drawing on? It's layer 6. Why did I make a new layer? Okay. Merge down? Like you started your art journey just over a year ago, and you think that's another thing that drew you to me? Oh yeah, I did mention it in the TikTok. You gotta self promote. Yeah. But no, yeah, well, if you feel free, you don't have to do this. No pressure. If you ever want to post your artwork, we actually do have a Discord that I'm like slowly building up. A lot of people have been posting their stuff, although it's been quiet lately because I've been kind of slack on like when I don't stream, it kind of falls off. But yeah, feel free to join it. You don't have to though. No, I don't want to pressure anyone into stuff. Um, Heck, I appreciate you just stopping by. What is going on with this? I am so bad with hands. Should I should just use the hand that's over here in this model. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Well, maybe 180 this. And then starting next week, after we finish this project, I'm still gonna draw on my own. Um, but I'm gonna actually start doing live 2D, which is what makes Vtuber models. I wanna learn how to start doing that. Mostly the stuff you usually do is NSFW. Oh yeah, don't no NSFW in there because I think we got young kids in the Discord. I don't want to know their ages, but I think there are. So it's like keep it PG, you know. I'm like, all right, this is supposed to be an adult only stream. So if you're in here, kids, don't say your age. In fact, don't tell your age to anyone on the internet. Like that. I mean, it's going to be appearing out of her hair, right? If I have this, yeah, like her hair is going to be kind of in the way there, so that looks pretty decent. Maybe it comes up a little here. The SFW has been texture and model, and ooh, a new model, but that can't show that. Ooh. That sounds like a lot of fun though. I originally wanted to go to college for 3D modeling. Um But when I asked my dad to pay for it, he said, "You don't even know how to draw. Why do you think you could model? You just weren't born with artistical talent." Ah, never changed, Dad. Just kidding. Please go see a therapist. Hey, this is coming together. This was kind of the idea. And then we could have like some leaves blowing off this part later on when we have the background back here. Oh, I think the background would be. Where's the ruler for this? Not that one. That one. Um, show ruler. Oh, well, okay, that's a completely different. I was completely off with the ground on this one. Is that it? Oh no. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. I don't understand what's going on with that just yet. I've never actually used grid lines for things. Um, but I wanted to kind of because I was having a background with this. I wanted it to look good. Look at this anime head out of here. Oh, that's not even the right grid line. This one was. I'm deleting this anime head. I don't need it. What's the ruler look like on this one? Show a ruler. Okay. Wait, can I just double click this? No. Okay. Why can I click it to open it but not? Okay, this isn't okay. That's not bad. We can have like a line come back here. I think that would actually work. We just follow this line here and then do like another one coming down. Like I would have. Whoops. Maybe we make it like brownish. Whoa. Something like that, and then it's like starts there behind her and it comes out over here, and we could have something coming down back there. You were working on it for a few months since the concept you did back in spring. Ooh. Yeah, that payoff is going to feel so good. That's like one thing that I'm liking about art is I stare at what I did. I do. When I finish, I just stare at it. Put this down here because I don't need that for now. I'm just like, oh my god, it's so amazing. Oh my god, I'm awesome. Yes. Let's just to get the vibe and the feel. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I feel like the dress, now that I'm looking at this, I feel like the dress should actually be flowing even more this way. Because it would look more aligned with it, I feel like. Instead of it coming back up like this. '23. Alright, let's get started on the other hand, though, because I've put that off for too long. I've put that off for too long. It's the green. Yeah, yeah. How's it look on this? You guys are seeing it, right? Yeah, things. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. This might be too big then. It might be like this. You've been able to sculpt before you were able to draw well. I mean, yeah, I don't really. That was a long time ago. I have a degree now. I have multiple degrees actually. Um, I'm good. Now I get to do stuff for fun. But yeah, uh, being able to sculpt though is really cool. So did you what do you use, like clay, wood? Are you did you do marble? Are you like a Greek artist or whatnot, or maybe from the Renaissance? uh, uh, yeah, I'll stop. You do Blender, but not a pro yet. Ah, okay, okay. Also, this is like way too far. I just realized it's like here. What am I drawing on? I'm drawing on the hair layer. I don't want to do that. I've seen a bunch of like Blender tutorials pop up on my YouTube when I've like, because I get a lot of art tutorials now, and I end up watching them all the time. And yeah, that looks incredibly impressive. All right. Really impressive. What all feels like. Someone new. Love the TikTok art scene? Yeah. I don't I'm usually like an Instagram person just because I'm old. And Instagram is just where they stick us old people as a retirement home. You know? Like, get over there, we don't want you here. You dang millennial. Get out of here. You should post more? Definitely, definitely. I'll give you a follow actually if you want when I after I get off stream. This feels way too long. That is way too long. That is so long. How much I shrinked it and still feels like kind of big. I am so bad with ants. Rip millennial looks at self in elder Gen Z. Like, I'm like young millennial though. I'm young millennial, so. But you guys, your time is getting there. You know that meme with the Alice in Wonderland, the bunny holding the clock and pointing to it. Old age is coming for you guys too. Soon your friends will be posting their kids' graduation photo, high school graduation photos. The first person I saw on Facebook who, well, first of all, I use Facebook, so that's how you know, like, geriatric. But the first time I ever seen one of my friends posted a photo of their kid graduating high school, I was not having it. I was in a bad mood for the rest of the day.
I was like, I can't believe. I mean, cool for the kid, you know. I'm not, you know, good for the congrats. I'm gonna go cry in the corner now. I don't know if I'm tripping or if this hand doesn't look that bad. Like I feel like I'm actually kind of cooking with this one. Oh, this part feels weird. I think I might have made the actual hand part like too long. That feels a little bit better, maybe. All right. Getting older has convinced you that doing a lot of things like getting piercings, making video games, and VTubing. Yes. The older you get, the more you realize nobody cares. You get to be yourself. That is the coolest part. Alright, well, we're a little off on the angle that we planned for, but that's fine. That's an easy fix. And the size apparently too is uh no one sees this. Okay. There we go. Get it in the right position at the very least. I feel like this should be out a little bit more though. Out here. And by feel like, I mean I just saw 2 seconds earlier on the model. But yeah, no one cares if you like what you like, you know. And if they do, if someone at my age, if someone at my age calls some like hobby I have cringe or something like that, I don't even care because like they're the cringe ones. Like if you're using cringe to talk about people's hobbies at my age, like you're the cringe one. If we're gonna use this word, it applies to you. To live what? To live cringe is to live free. Exactly. I've been unapologetically me my whole life. I'm not hating this, but I do think the skirt should be down here. Oh, don't know how long it would look. Okay, where's this box I drew here, right? So this is all coming down like this. Alright, we can kind of make a this is our point, like all the way down. I should not do it on the clothesline. Um, the clothesline, that kind of sounds funny. So if I do this, right, it should all be convergent towards a single point. That point seems like down here. So if I have the corner of the dress, for maybe like that. Let's see. No, wait. This line is it's like more like here. Why can't I? Okay, something like that. What does this help us with?
Don't let anyone. Oh no, no, I don't think references are cheating. I do feel a little sus about using the model. Not gonna lie, but at the same time, like I'm not copying the model. I'm just using it to kind of fix my own art, like kind of reposition it. Which I don't think that's too bad. Like especially because I try to reposition it myself after turning off the model. I'm just try hard in this, not try hard, but like this is gonna be my like clickbait video, so I want it to look kind of like well, not the. Oh no, I forgot to turn on what's it called? Well, at least we're streaming. Please tell me at least it's in view the whole time. It is. Okay. Oh my god. You got friends that will block out 3D for poses and draw over them? True. You know, a lot of webtoon people do that. You know, it's tools of the trade. In fact, people were upset during art. What's it called? Art Attack or whatever it's called. The community driven event that happened like last month. People were upset that they weren't allowed to use 3D models for references. Oh, Art Fight, yeah, that's it. Where's this so I can kind of get an idea for the... Oh, it would be actually drawn this way. Right? Because the momentum of the skirt would like kind of like pull it more further this way. Oh, snap. I should not have done that on this layer. Okay. Like, I know it'd be a lot tinier, but I kind of want to, like, overemphasize it because it's supposed to be kind of dramatic part of the dress, you know? I mean, it's pretty long, actually, on its own. So if this was, like, the rest of her body right here, then it would come out to here. Oh, wow, that's really short. You're vibing with the divorce dad rock. This was my I went to I dyed my hair black and combed it a side part. Went to concerts. Headbanged so hard that I get headaches nowadays. I was built like a twink at the time, so whenever I did the mosh pit, like someone would just hit me and I'd go flying 50 feet. Yeah, I'm kind of like overdoing. Like I know the dress should be smaller. Like I know that, but I want the dress to be bigger. So it's a design choice. I want it to be a focal point. And you know what? Maybe it would be big, right? Maybe it would be big because the momentum is actually carrying it upwards. So it would be big, all right? I listened to all this back when you worked in cornfields in high school. Some of us never outgrow the twink build. Well, I did with plenty of beer. Actually, I can't even drink beer. It's more like sodas. I'm allergic to hops. College was fun. But cornfields, man, sounds like a lot of hard work. Well, I'm not.
Also, I'm not fat, by the way. I'm like average size for my height. I know. I just made it sound like I'm just. I'm like good for my height. I like. I'm just not a twink. Let's see. I feel like the inner skirt would be like over here, and then yeah. So what's this kind of look like? If I get rid of this white outline, because this is kind of what our entire thing is gonna look like. We kind of have all the parts. Like, let's temporarily make the hair. I'm gonna do her hair better. I want to add details. I want to. Okay, well maybe green wasn't the color for that, because that I don't like the green. Um, which is ironic because I'm talking about Mau Mau. Where did I put this one? Oh, I like that. I think this looks pretty good. Where's this part? Let me erase like this. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm vibing with this. This is cool. Okay. So here's the part where it's gonna be kind of ambitious. I mean, this is already ambitious for how much I know, but I want vines coming down here from her hands and wrapping around. And so Mau Mau has these scars on her hand right here from self experimentation and whatnot. So like normally they're like this pink shade, and they're just scars. Ambitious pose, but you got some of the dynamics going right now. This is she is an anime character from Apothecary Diaries. Probably the best, well written female character in the past like 10 years of anime. She just won Character of the Year actually this year. There's some more poses, and this is kind of the scene that I'm using. Is her up here? She does this dancing scene at the end. Um, your husband has been begging you to watch that. It is amazing. It is my favorite. It is 10 out of 10. Give to up that if you just give up to episode 4. I feel like 4 is what turned me from like, okay, this is pretty nice to, oh my god, I'm gonna watch this. She's amazing. She's the best. And then this was like day 1 of digital art, and this is 30 days later over the course of like 2 months. And yeah, that's what we did. This was actually last night that I did that. Although I colored it offline because my internet went out, unfortunately. So I'm in love with her. She's my favorite character. I don't read, alright? So like I don't read because my ADHD basically makes me I'm not dyslexic, but my ADHD it is like completes words without me actually reading them correctly. So it's like I'm dyslexic, and so I don't normally read. And after watching the anime, I then went to the manga to catch up. And then after watching the manga, I still couldn't get enough. So then I went and read 10 of the light novels. Can't read either. Start daydreaming. Yeah, it's hard. Or like I have to read the same page like 3 times. You really liked Freyrin. He said that would she would reminded him of me. Freyrin's really good too. Freyrin is like a top tier anime as well. Like you can read, but you don't read. You should say. Oh no, I got what you meant. Although I'm pretty sure my dad can't read. Like, cause all throughout my childhood, he would like have me come over and like, if he got an email, he'd have me like read the email, and I would be like, "Oh, it's this or this." So I want this. I mean, I'm not gonna spoil anything, especially if you're gonna watch it, the anime. But like, this is kind of symbolic, the stuff that goes on in there. So I want it to be like this, and then these will turn into actual flowers. Right? That's kind of my idea. Wow, this is actually looking way better than I thought it would. Oh man. And then I want to find some poisonous flowers that look really cool and draw them and have them be what's blooming right here on these. So like I don't really know what poisonous flowers look like, I'll be honest. But like something like this, like blooming off of her. And then like and then afterwards we'll have some like petals or like strings flying around out here to give a little bit of something to be like floating around. That's kind of my idea of it. Where did I put this? Oh, I really like how that came out. Like this is, I really like how that. I was just doodling this for 2 seconds, and this is like exactly what I was like thinking of. So I'm glad. Oh man, this is making me so excited. um. However, I think that what do I want to do? We might work on the hair right now. I usually end the stream at this time, but I kind of want to get some stuff done. Yesterday my stream ended. Well, actually, I ended up this time too, but that one wasn't by choice. I'm taking my time with this one for sure. Yeah, I think I am going to call it here tonight. Gargath, thank you so much for stopping by and keeping me company. And anyone else who is here, I appreciate it. If there's anyone new here that enjoyed this stream, please hit me up with that follow. It'd be really helpful. And I hope I can catch you guys tomorrow. It is currently 11 p.m. EST for me. I will be back tomorrow at 6:30 EST. Sometimes like today it ends up being 7. So I'll catch you guys later, and I'm going to send you over to Safi. She is a regular here in the stream, and she also does art herself. So you're friends with artists, so we can give you tips. I would appreciate that. It'd be awesome. All right. Well, it's the raid is sending over, so I will catch you guys later.